So I told you the story about my first guitar, my acoustic guitar, which was my best friend, literally. And I learned every song I could on it. George Jones, Johnny Paycheck, Merle Haggard, you name it. It was all country music all the time. And we lived in Camrose, Alberta. Well, we moved back to Ontario. I was probably 8 years old, somewhere in there. And we moved to Barrie, Ontario. And I started taking guitar lessons at a place called Music Pro. Now, they're still in Barrie, but they're not where they originally were. They were originally in the mall. That's where I took lessons at the back of the store. Now, my parents would go grocery shopping, things like that, while I was taking a lesson, and they might be a few minutes late picking me up, which is a dangerous thing for a kid in a music store. So I'd start looking around at all these cool guitars, and I saw one. It was used, but that didn't matter to me. It just looked like the most beautiful piece of art I had ever seen in my life. Well, I bugged my parents endlessly for this guitar. And every week I'd walk by it and see it, and the case was open. It's cherry red. I was like, oh, that thing is beautiful. I don't even know what it sounds like, but I gotta have it. Well, my parents said, your birthday's coming up in August. Let's see what happens. Well, a few weeks went by. The guitar was gone. Little part of me thought, oh, maybe they bought it. And then so what if they didn't? It's gone. Well, my birthday came and I got a present, but it was only like that long, but that thick. It was just paper and something was in it, kind of squishy. I thought it was socks, but it was a guitar cable. It was all wrapped up in paper. And there was a little note in it, and it said, go check under your bed. So I did. Found this. Look at that. That was the guitar right there. Univox. So not a, high-end brand or anything like that, but a great beginner guitar. And it's a copy of a Gibson Les Paul Jr. You got your rhythm knob, you got your rock and roll treble knob. And it was a great way to learn what electric guitar was all about. And I really loved it because it had this kind of extended neck. You can get way, way up high. Just like the acoustic guitar, not being a great quality guitar, didn't stay in tune the best. But you know what? It was something I spent hours on, and it taught me everything I know about electric guitar. And now it'll be at the National Music Centre thanks to the Canadian Country Music Hall of Fame, thanks to my folks for getting me this electric guitar. And thank you for letting me have a life of making music.